Okay, this time, hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, and I'm not revealing any spoilers on my stream, no, not at all.
One can only hope. But for now, we have a more pressing engagement.
And that would have been my controller rumbling. Yeah, so, I may have accidentally given something away. I beat the game, and there's a big spoiler in the main menu screen when you beat the game. And I didn't want to give it away on stream. More importantly, I didn't want to give it away in the follow-up YouTube videos to this. So just forgive me while I mess about with my iPad for a second, just so I can bring up some stream monitoring. There we go. Nice handy way to monitor the stream. Perfect. Perfect. Now, I don't believe I have any money. So we're going to pick up where we left off last week, which was Mission 4 with V. I believe this is where I finished up last week. We only got through the first 3 missions. I'm not sure how many missions I'm going to get through tonight, but we'll see, we'll see. We'll definitely see about that. But in the meantime, yeah, let's go on. I don't think I've got anything I can buy customization-wise. I'll dive into the menu and see anyway. But I'm pretty sure... hey, I did unmute the mic. Good, because that was a moment. Okay, yeah, no, we're pretty good for the moment. And as you can see, I've got a bunch of stuff bought for him. I don't have Royal Forks, doesn't seem that great. And I'm missing Domination. They're the only 2 things I'm missing for V at the moment. Oh, and his EX Torn, obviously. So, let's see. So I'm missing Get More Orbs as well. And EX Provocation. Okay. Let's go back. Let's back into the mission. Yeah, so I beat the game, and as much as I'm trying to avoid spoiling it, there is... If we get to playing Nero again today, there is going to be a bit of a spoiler with Nero's user interface. Which is going to be kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. I'm not going to say what it is till we get to it. But yeah, having beaten the game, you unlock a certain ability for Nero that shows up in the user interface. So it'll be obvious what it is once we get there. I just don't want to give it away for the moment.
Errand before we reach Urizen.
So this is V. V plays rather differently. If you're unfamiliar with how V plays, you're about to find out. V has 3 summons. There's 2 of them you can see here.
Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying that running away is okay. It's always okay to run away if you're not up for it.
He who desires but act not breeds pestilence. So it is written.
Okay.
Also, V has immaculate hair.
You and I like to exist, so get rid of those things.
So that's Griffin. That is one of V's summons. And like all of V's summons, Griffin was a boss in the original Devil May Cry. That is Shadow, another of V's summons, and also a boss from the original Devil May Cry. Now, I'm not probably going to do it on this fight, but we will see the 3rd summon soon enough. So one thing that I find with V is that it's insanely easy to get kills with him. In fact, no, you know what? We'll bring down V's 3rd one, which is this guy. That is Nightmare, and he is also a boss in Devil May Cry. Probably noticing a theme here. So, the other thing to notice with all of this around, is V has a Devil Trigger. And, oh yeah, and he just... Yeah, Nightmare just melts back into the ground. V has a Devil Trigger. V also automatically has Air Hike. You just do that and you get Air Hike because of Griffin. The other thing with V is that his combat is based entirely around him doing that. So, just to clarify what was going on in that previous fight, let's show it off. Griffin is your gun, alright? But Griffin also has a couple other moves. I think if I can do that, he can do that. I forget... He's got that swoop, and he's got, is it that? No, it's got, what is it? It's, I think it's stick back, hold R1 and then stick back forward like that. No, that's that. Damn it! I forget what the input for the other one. But he's got most of his attacks from being a boss in one. Now, Nightmare is also the same. He has all his attacks from when he was a boss in DMC1. And he has this. Cool thing with that, you can actually, if I can line it up. No, Nightmare. No, Nightmare, back here. Nightmare, mate. Nightmare, seriously, over here. Over here, you dumb cat.
Pierce through.
Let me get this to happen. Well, Nightmare can do that as well. If you do, I think it's back forward with Nightmare. There it is. He's going to do into the wall. But he shoots out this long spike, and you can actually stand on the spike. There aren't a lot of practical purposes for standing on a spike, but you can do it. So that's the other thing with V. The other thing that we have, because I've bought the ability and unlocked it, if I just run around, is that we can ride around like this, which is something you see V do at the start of the game. But then you have to unlock it to actually do it yourself. He's actually riding on Nightmare. One neat thing about that is he'll actually... the riding is... it is... sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on what I'm supposed to do. The writing is... the writing, sorry, is Shadow. The other thing to know is that is the stage we went through prior to this with Nero. That area over there. So the previous stage where you see V fighting is this stage here. I think there was something in this. One neat thing about riding Shadow is that you automatically break stuff as you ride into it when you're doing that. These first couple of combats are actually meant to be tutorials to show you how to use each of these summons. So this one and the next one would theoretically have explained Nightmare, but because I've already been through all that, we've got all that unlocked, and we can just go ahead and go ham on everything. So the way to know that that you can kill an enemy is because it will turn purple, like that one did just there, and its health ring will go sort of red and wonky. So, and that is how you know that you've got the need to kill, because the demons cannot kill enemies. V has to be the one to do the kill, and he has a dedicated button to do that, which is circle. So that's what circle does for V, is that it dedicated kills those guys. Over here, I have to kill this. V's quite fun to play. Like, you can almost literally just play V by hitting these two buttons simultaneously. It's not, you know, perfect, and there are moves and stuff that you can do, but 90% of what you need to do with V is hold R1 and mash those buttons. Because the bird and the cat will auto combo quite severely, which should be able to get the break. I'm sure I'm gonna get it. Yeah, there we go. Nice, good work. Those orbs up there. Jump over here and head down here. And this is the part where you get told how to use Nightmare. In fact, the cutscene will cause him to call Nightmare automatically. See, he's cool. Oh, I've summoned Nightmare. Nightmare has some really neat properties too. In this case, he actually auto-kills all three of these first initial group of enemies. One issue with V is that sometimes the summons can get in the way of you using... Oh! The summons can get in the way of you using... Oh, damn. What's actually happening here is that that guy's getting in the way of using... So V's dodges are interesting because they're all based on using one of the summons to get in or out of the way. If you leave a summon for too long, if you leave a downed enemy for too long, they'll actually regenerate a small amount of health and you'll have to kill it again. Hopefully that won't happen this time. V is easily the easiest character to style with. the game is a bit more forgiving with his style rankings to start with. But because you get the auto combos and everything, he just is a lot easier to start with. So yeah, triple S ranks are pretty easy to get with V. I'm gonna go up here, not because there's anything up here, because there used to be something up here. I'll show it in a moment. There used to be a gold orb just here, I think, where that blob is there. So there's a gold orb up here if you need it. So, I'm not an expert, so I don't know where everything in the game is, but I'll show what I do know. And this, again, oh, and I missed the red orbs there. This is the area, again, where you see V fighting in the previous mission with Nero. So, this bridge, in fact, is the bridge you can get to with Nero underneath. And if you get here before V collapses this bridge, which is about to happen now, you can access an area that isn't otherwise accessible. So that's cool. Not sure what that cutscene led to. But yeah. Now the bridge collapses. V uses his friend to move away, and everything is cool. And if we look over there, we might see Nero fighting, but we might also not see Nero fighting, because I did take my time a little bit getting through here. Neat.
I will not allow him to gain any more power.
That's the other move that Griffin has. The I forget what it's called. It's double cross or double shot or something.
Eyesore. Into nothingness.
Oh, we cleared it. And this is one of those combat arenas that isn't officially a combat arena. Nothing else up there anyway. Hardly seems worth it. So this, you might notice that really cool looking mural up there as we came into the area. What happens if we summon Nightmare? Oh no, it broke. So Nightmare has this really cool feature where in certain areas there are walls and other destructibles that he can bash through, and you can then take advantage of the fact that he'll open up secret areas or shortcuts sometimes. He opens up shortcuts. So doing the kills gives you a massive amount of style.
Rest in peace.
So yeah, we triple S that combat. And that's the thing with Nero, is it's very easy to triple S his combat. So, we can go that way, or we can go in here, that we unlock this area. Normally there would be a, I think it's a blob up here.
Blood is the source of his strength.
I think there's usually a blob, it's either a blob or a porb. But yeah, I think it's actually a porb, usually there. If we head down here, go around through here. Just shadow surf our way out into this little area. We'll grab this little guy. I believe if I summon Nightmare here.
I have to keep going.
Wait, no. Well, that was a mistake. So I actually, there's a little thing you can do in Nightmare where you can... Oh, you don't even need to summon Nightmare, you can just jump over this, that's fine. I remember now. But you can summon Nightmare here. So just give me a moment, and I'll build it up. So we summon Nightmare. Nightmare will bash that wall down, yeah. So the other nifty thing that I showed off before, I didn't properly explain that. When I summoned Nightmare before, because I thought I could break that wall, you can actually do a thing. I think you double tap the... when you've got Devil Trigger, you double tap the Devil Trigger button. And it summons Nightmare just to do the beam. It doesn't chew up Devil Trigger. Anyway, so we broke this wall down, so we can go out here. Now, if we go that way, we actually get to the end of the level, but there's a bit more of the level around here, and we're going to do a bit more of that. So this is... Okay, so just so we can all see where we all were, this is where that battle was back here, right? So we've actually shortcut to avoid this area here. No, well, I guess we'll kill that bat. Oh, there's another bat there. Cool. So V also has dodges, like trickster type dodges, but when he does them, he's actually using one of his summons. So side dodge, he actually calls Shadow to him, and that means that it's actually Shadow doing the side dodge. And the back dash is that, and it calls Griffin to him. And that actually pulls them out of position, so if they're in a situation where they're taking a lot of damage, they might die. You can actually save them by dodging.
Fall to hell.
Cool. I think that's everything. I still want to get that. Thank you. I think that's all the things there. Don't believe you can summon Nightmare through there. You can, I think, summon him to smash that gate there if you want. In fact, there's a thing up there. Huh, how do you get up there? Now that's interesting. I didn't know you could even get up there. Oh, yeah, I know how to get up there. Oh, we'll do that in a moment. No, Griffin. 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 Here, boy. Griffin. And now that one. Griffin. No, you silly bird. Griffin, come on. Come on, mate. Back here, come on. There, up there. Griffin. No, up there.
Right.
Seriously, come on.
Scorch them.
Cannot get Griffin to attack that from here. I'll have to come around here. He'll have a crack at it. Nope, that's not where I wanted. Is there an enemy over there? Oh, there is too. Huh. Oh, it's a Clyfoth. It's one of those stupid Clyfoth things. I'm going to go back around in here while we're here. Doing this level in a slightly roundabout way. I legitimately didn't know I could get up here and do this before. And the stupid part is, it's so easy to do. Hang on a second. I wonder. Is that a platform there? Can I get up there? How would you even get up there?
So high maintenance.
Not even sure you could. Feels like you can, but maybe you can't. Anyway, we'll head around this way. The health, get the orbs. Orbs. Did we get these orbs? We didn't. Griffin, come on. No, up there, Griffin. Gods. Was that so hard? You know? Anyway. You might notice we're currently carrying 2 Nidhogg hatchlings. This is the one that if you saw the first one, didn't know about the secret area. You'd be able to go in here and get what I believe is a blue orb. Or blorb. Following the nomenclature. So we can go through here. There would normally be a blue orb in here. If you got the secret one though, you can open up this area. We can get some stuff. There is, I think, another blorb in here actually. And a secret mission as well, I believe is the other thing that's here. So having actually been through the game, I've already done all of this, but I can still show.
We're in a hurry! Shut.
Oh, shut up, you annoyingly loud, annoyingly obnoxious bird. Yeah, so, and there is a secret mission there. It is, what secret mission is that? Oh, it's the collect all the red orbs one. You gotta collect all the red orbs within a certain period of time. I have already cleared it. We don't need to do it again. So I'm not going to.
Go.
But yeah, that's where you stand, because you can actually see that down there when you're down there. I think that's about it for this area. We can go out here too. That puts us back here. If I stand still here for a moment, I think a red orb should appear above me. I might be wrong about that. Some of these little blood patches, if you stand in them, red orbs appear, but sometimes they don't. So anyway, that's all that. Let's go proceed with the mission. Nightmare will also occasionally jump in from the top of things and butterfly stuff.
Rest in peace.
So the other thing with Nightmare, you might know that with devil triggers in previous games, if you activate them, if you activate the devil triggers in previous DMC games, you can. There it was. Yeah, there we go. You become immune to all damage. This game is like that as well. The difference is that. Well, no, sorry, you don't become immune to all damage. If you activate a devil trigger in most DMC games, you recover health. Right, like part of the devil trigger is that Dante regenerates his health. V's devil trigger doesn't do that because it summons Nightmare, but if you use the skill I just used there, where I was able to ride on Nightmare very briefly, it's a skill you can get called Promotion. It makes you immune to, let's see, there's nothing left behind, no, cool. It makes you immune to damage. So you don't recover health, but you won't take any damage while you're riding Nightmare. Nightmare himself takes no damage during combat either. Unlike Griffin and Shadow, who do, as you can see by the fact they both have health bars. And if they run out of health, they go into a mode where they just lie there on the ground. In fact, they turn into like floaty balls, which is what they turn into in the original game when you defeat them. They become floaty little balls. And you have to regenerate them so that they can come back into the combat, which they do. They're quite happy to do that. Anyway. This is kind of the first hint you get that maybe Nico isn't quite as in control as you think she might be. I don't think I've got any money, but I'll see. I got 50k. I will spend it on something, probably. I do not have enough for anything. Great, cool. I'm short a little bit. Okay. Still. Even if I don't use it, I'll still summon Nico because you actually don't have to use the phone boost to call. Pardon me, to call her in place. But obviously there are good reasons to do that. Just for the cutscenes. So that's why we will be doing it. Anyway, look at this boss arena.
Needhog. I never liked this guy.
You pest. I know you.
Dumb as a box of rocks. Let's not even mess with this guy, V. He can't even leave the Clyphod anyway. Just a Clyphod parasite.
Did you insult me?
Uh-oh.
You insult me.
I think he hurt me. And he's angry!
Not in this lifetime. As the air to a bird, or the sea to a fish, so is contempt to the contemptible.
The thing that makes V tolerable as a character, more than anything else, is the fact that he knows he's kind of a pretentious dick. Like, he's kind of aware of the fact that, you know, he can come across as a bit pretentious and up himself. And there are a lot of moments in the game where he's very clearly taking, not so much taking the piss, but sort of not being as serious as he could potentially have been. And I'm trying to build up to get some nightmare action here. Let's see if we can do that. I'll fill out my DTs before I do so much damage I can do just immediately off the bat. Wow, Nightmare's attack there completely missed.
Even if it's that, he knows she's not shit for brains.
If you're not careful, actually, he can effectively one-shot Griffin, although I've got the health upgrades for Griffin, so I don't think that'll happen on this difficulty now. Wow, we actually took damage. Oh, whoa, took more damage. On Dante Must Die, this guy's actually a lot more difficult. It's kind of amazing how much Devil Trigger you gain by Okay, I'm gonna try and show off something else that V can do here. Let's see if I can get it.
Pierce through.
Oh, no, not gonna happen. Okay, I'll summon Nightmare. Yeah, see if we can do it. Oh, geez, stop it. Here it is. Oh, hang on. I think I've beaten him, haven't I? No? No, I've got to clear these things. There we go.
The cutworm forgives the plow. What do you say?
So for whatever reason, V, there's a couple of boss fights V has where he'll say something like that and it doesn't get subtitled. It's a little bit annoying. I think because the game treats it as a taunt, it doesn't display subtitles for any of his taunts. That's annoying, but eh.
Okay, alright, that's not good at all. That's not good. Well, hey, wait, where are you going? Are you running away? That's not a good sign.
I'm afraid then, that's a little bit more than I can take on right now.
Get out of me!
And S ranking V's missions, particularly on the Devil Hunter difficulty, is pretty easy. Oh yeah, because I beat the game, I unlocked these. So we get these now, which is cool. Basically, we get introduction cinematics for, or we get first time we kill certain enemy types, we get the photos of them taken. So that's cool. Devil Sword Spark.
We're alive! We made it! It's our lucky day, V. Let's go find a game of cards.
These Glyphod roots, they're everywhere.
Well, we are underground.
Then I guess we have some clearing up to do.
And me without my gardening shears.
So we get a second V mission, which apparently takes place an hour later. Not sure how that works, but it's like an hour after the first one. I've got 60 grand, so I'm gonna spend that on a V skill. On a V trigger. I mean, skill. I could get more orbs, which isn't that great. I've been avoiding that one, really. I could finally get Royal Fork, or I could finally get Domination. I think I might get Domination. I don't have that one yet. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Now let's do V's next mission. Starto. I like that they show your lady just resting in the van there too. After we knocked her out of Artemis? Yeah, Artemis. Just gonna close my curtain. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so second B mission. Same as mostly the first. But now we're underground, there's noisy things above us. And we get some slightly more annoying battle configurations, but it's fine. Nothing we can't handle with just these two for now. The other thing with V is he builds Devil Trigger a lot. Like, the game really wants you to be using Nightmare as often as possible.
Right.
Come on, hit it.
Up we go. Rest in peace.
So I was discussing this with someone the other day, and in the main Devil May Cry series, it's never actually explained. By the way, this wall looks like you should be able to summon Nightmare through it, but as far as I can tell, you can't. In fact, I can test that right now.
Taste of despair.
He spawns down there. Anyway, I'll melt him. Now that you summoned, I'll just melt him. No, go away. There we go. So, as with all devil triggers, you can cancel them manually as well. So, that's neat.
Can't move forward without breaking through these.
Oh, that won't be too hard.
Slice him. Now, get to work.
And there's also just a blue orb hanging out down this end of this corridor too. So just like Nero had a sewer level earlier, the second part of that level that we did before, he gets a little sewer level. Yeah, Nero's sewer level is the level that leads into the library and the fight with Artemis. He gets a sewer level that leads into this area.
He's throwing a tantrum up there! Watch the ceiling down!
So you can actually damage these feet. They'll come through. And they are feet, by the way. It'll make sense later. I'm not sure what benefit is, but you do get an achievement for doing it. Yeah, once they've got the blue smoke coming out, you've done it. So yeah, that's what we need to do there. And we can press on. Collect all the orbs. Good combat. Good, solid combat. That's what we need. Just gonna check somewhere here for a moment. I just want to make sure. Yep. Cool. Right. Okay, let's head over this way. I think this is one of the ones that if we stand on, we get rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am apparently wrong. Some of these you do and some of these you don't. It's not super consistent as to which ones you do and which ones you don't. Hey, look at these markings. I wonder what that could mean.
This ship is awfully big.
It's so weird that there's all these markings on the wall and on some of the walls here, and then there's this really thin, easily breakable wall right there. I wonder what that means, hey? Oh no! Oh no! It means nightmare. It actually also means a bonus combat arena. That be.
up, my blood fails. Turn it to the underworld. What you sow.
Now, as I recall, that's a red intrusive.
Blast.
Boy, do you get a lot out of that. So on the next difficulty, Son of Sparta, you actually get a Impusa Queen in this area as well, just to make things slightly more interesting. There's a couple of things here. There is this, and there is a secret mission, which is eliminate all the demons without taking a hit. Now, the interesting thing with this mission is that it takes place back in Mission 2, and you can actually see a place where Nero goes through in Mission 2 for that one.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad. We're not going to go that way, because that's actually a shortcut through to a later part of the level. We're actually going to go around this way, though. The area we cleared out before with the Clyfall roots. That's cool. Let's just destroy those. Yeah, there we go. Up here. And there is another foot we've got to deal with. Can. And then we've got to destroy that as well. So we destroyed the fort, now we're just going to destroy this thing. No, don't turn black. Oh, got it. Got it. So good. Worried it turned black from right there, but it did not. This is where you get the Impusa Queen. Wait, no, I got it wrong before. I think you still get the Impusa Queen here for the first time. I think it just has more complex enemies on Son of Sparta. I haven't played Son of Sparta yet. I was my plan was to try and unlock all the abilities and maybe get S ranks on all the missions in this mode before I did Son of Sparta. But I'm not sure if that's worthwhile. Maybe I should just go up to it and start trying. Anyway, seeing as we've got one of these in here, we should not mess about, because these guys are tough. And by guys I mean girls, because they're queens. I mean, a guy can be a queen too, I guess, but I'm pretty sure the game is very explicit about these things being female. So I think on Son of Sparta you actually get 2 of them there. Still, super sexy. Cool. Yeah, yes. Good work. I'll melt Nightmare down. You cannot break this area, there's no reason to, so you can't, so that's fine. We'll just keep going through the level. Wait, was that the foot breaking through back there? Oh, you know what's up here that I haven't got? Orb. But, whoa, whoops.
Towards them.
And then I missed the foot. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm actually on fire. And I missed the foot. Oh well. How do I not... Oh. I was going to say, how do I not have that orb? It's probably because I tried to do this jump like that. Oh, hello. Really want to know what Griffin was up to when I tried to do that? No. Come on. Griffin, please. There we go. Somehow I'd never picked up that orb before now. Now I got it. So let's get across to
Must be an escape route.
Yes, there is, but I don't want to use it just yet.
Go! Up you go. Yeah. Here we go.
Break it down. I love they put the red orbs there. It's like, yep, you should definitely go down this hole. But not yet. Can I not actually jump? No, you can't actually jump there. You have to.
I need you.
Anyone? Okay, well, I'll do it myself.
Hey, what's in that hole? Should we take a look?
Yeah, we probably should, eh? Welcome to the next part of the level.
This way, I guess. Oh wait, now.
So you want to know something I just discovered? When I blew up that gas tank then, or when, I think it was Griffin that did the real damage on it, but when that gas tank blew up, those enemies actually died. I didn't need to, use my own, killing ability. Max rank. There's S ranks. We got him. All S rank all the time. Is my bit rate all over the place, is it? Have I dropped frames? I've dropped a couple. Now again, let's see if it happens here. Wait a moment. Maybe I have to wait a really long time and I just didn't know that. Nah, it would have happened by now. Yeah, I know what the deal with that is. Like, I was told every one of those is supposed to give you orbs. And, they don't. Go down here, and there's normally a... I think there's normally a gold orb down there.
Pin him to the wall.
There's another one just here. Yes, there is. There's this guy.
Here we go.
Come on. Kill it. Oh, all those sweet, sweet rolls. Such good work. And here we are.
Woohoo! Finally outside! And look at that, a fog. Rain!
A phone that I will use, but I can't spend anything on at, because I'm very slightly short of buying something for V. I'm literally like 3,000 orbs short of buying something for him.
Hey.
Yeah, my bit rate's all over the place tonight, bit, isn't it? It doesn't look like it's too bad, but it is. It's not the straight line it normally is. So I apologise a little bit for that, but I'm not 100% sure why that's happening. I've only dropped 68 frames, so... So yeah, the vehicle's called the Minotaurus. Also, it's just a cartoon car. If it wasn't obvious that it's a cartoon, why did I click on? I didn't need to do this. Didn't need to. Oh, I'm really tired. I had a big adventure today. I did a bunch of cool stuff. I've literally got that and get more orbs to buy, and I'll probably buy that first. So, but we're not going to do that now. So I am 3,000 orbs short, and unless there is a 3,000 orb, hang on, let me hit the right button. Unless there is 3,000 orbs just lying in this area, which I don't think there is, we're just going to have to live without. For the moment. Let me actually just scan the area. There is that. Orbs. They do count as Rorbs if you have max health, but I don't think there's anything else here that's... there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, now I'm only 2,000 orbs short, so that's cool. But I'm actually, like, 1,200 orbs short. But there's no other way to get them, I don't think. Unless I can get... Is it possible to get up there? No, there it is. It is very not...
No such thing as too prepared.
Did not mean to do that. You know what's really funny about that? It's actually really hard to hit the van. Like, only certain areas of the van seem to activate the customization part, like only the front part of the van. So accidentally activating it like that is really unusual. You can jump on top of the van, but I can't get up there. There is literally an invisible wall right there. Anyway, let's do a boss battle.
Malthus. Of course. More trouble. Not sure about that one, though. Never seen it before. Not in the underworld, anyway.
Search for the Devil's Sword, Sparta. You know where it is. He told me to leave it be. But I'm afraid it still concerns me. As long as there is a blood descendant of Sparta, I cannot take any chances. Do you understand? Find it and destroy it. Only then will his reign be truly realized.
Oh yeah, content warning for naked demon boobs, I guess. Been live for an hour. Oh no. No, I haven't. I've only been live for 50 minutes. What are you going on about, Stay Hydrated Bot? Hey, look at the Eldergurion Knight and the cool horse it rides, which is a boss from... Is it Devil May Cry 3 that it's a boss in? Or is it 1?
I'll be gentle.
One of them. Maybe it's both of them. I don't remember. Anyway. This horse is annoying.
Ascend. Enjoy the take.
Though admittedly not as annoying as it is on higher difficulties, I imagine, but... No, get on Nightmare. There we go.
There's a will, there's a way.
Come on.
Now let's go. I'll take that momentum and send it right back.
There it is. Can't be damaged. Oh, look at that. Look at that gorgeous damage. So that's, so he has the ability to freeze time. You want to stay out of those freeze time bubbles.
apparently not quite extinct until today letters.
And yeah, he can actually freeze the whole area as well. Move very fast on you, and this is where your dodges become really useful.
Slice him.
I'm gonna try and get one more devil trigger bar.
To the wall.
Nightmare up. Oh, that's right. We get a. I beat it. Oh. Not 100% sure what happened there, but I think because I was riding Nightmare when I got the kill, I didn't get the stabby.
If the Devil Sword Sparta still exists,
That's odd. I didn't know that happened.
it may very well be our only hope.
Think about this for a minute now. What will you do if you find it? You gotta be strong in mind and body to wield the Sparta, and you, sir, are neither. Hate to break it to you, but the Sparta will just be too much for you.
For me, yes. But what if the boy, Nero?
Best line read in the game.
Let's go. Once we are near the Sparta, even I should be able to sense its presence.
Cool. So that's that mission over and done with. Now we're back to Nero and a massive spoiler in the user interface. So we'll see that once we get there. And I am going to let it happen. Talk about horsepower. Oh, look at this. Look at this with the cool energy drink that he's drinking there. Man. V is drinking V. What he's doing, he's literally just standing there drinking a can of V. I can't believe that actually, that's actually V. Or at least it looks like it's intended to look like V. That's really cool. Customize. I have Nero, and I have 69 grand for Nero. So get more orbs is about the only thing there, which I'd rather not do. I don't think I've got the money. I do have the money for the Final Breaker Plus. That's not a bad option. I could get maximum bet. I might get that, and this is probably the giveaway. That's the giveaway. There it is. That's the spoiler right there. So what does that mean, I wonder? I'm going to use Nico's recommended set. Yeah. Customization. All good. But yeah, what says... Why would Nero have that? That's weird, right? He had that in 4. But that was when he had his demon arm. He couldn't possibly have that now. What's going on? Why does Nero have his old Devil May Cry 4 moves back?
Well, she ain't dead. Got a pretty smoking body, though. Not that I was barely even noticed. You know, you should go do your thing. I got this.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my controller. I had it resting. I apologize for that. I'm writing an important thing.
Too big to leave alone. Better take care of it. Stay alert.
Yeah.
Okay, so this level is a boss fight. It is the only... It is one of two levels in the game that is... oh, I've got to remember how to play Nero. Okay, Nero's all about the swords. That's right, yeah, I remember now. So, why does Nero have his old thing back? What does that mean? Well, there's the interface spoiler up there if you hadn't already figured it out. Nero has... Devil Trigger. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Now, get me there. I wanna do that. Yeah, let's get on top here.
Where do you think you're going?
So, the other thing that he gets, and you probably just briefly saw it there, is that he now has a triple jump, which makes his jump kind of mad, actually. See, he can actually hang in the air for quite some time. Oh crap. The one annoying thing with Nero's Devil Trigger that I find is the fact that... Whoa! Whoa, I wasn't expecting that one. That came without warning. The one annoying thing I find with Nero's Devil Trigger, is that apparently confuses the hell out of the camera. It's not activated by hitting L1 like the other Devil Triggers. It's activated by pressing the D-pad. Because of course Nero already has a button. He has breakaway on that button. That said, you could probably reassign it pretty easily because breakaway is not that important. In fact, you know what? I might do that. I'll see if I can do that right now. Let me see in the options, just while we're here. Let's see if we can't reassign those so that breakaway is on there. And then Devil Trigger is on there. Yeah, there we go. Because you're never going to use breakaway as much as you're going to use Devil Trigger. That actually makes a lot more sense. So, yeah, we're going to swap those around. Now I think I kind of understand why people have been doing that, actually. it is possible to max act in Devil Trigger too. So I'm not going to explain why Nero has a Devil Trigger. There is a story-born reason for it. But I'm not going to explain it right now because that is the real spoiler, I guess. Oh, I max acted when I didn't want to. Sometimes my timing is too perfect. This cutscene doesn't seem to have an equivalent in the previous mission. Like, as far as I know.
You know, I bet you taste like chicken.
Oh, you ungrateful son.
I'll leave this beast to you.
As far as I know, you can't trigger a V version of this cutscene in the previous mission. Might be possible, but not to my knowledge.
Guess it's just you and me, cockroach.
Now, if I have not a ragtime, if I have a Mustang, here I can. Couldn't do it. Just get back on his back and start hacking away. Oh, damn it. Well, you actually can destroy that thing. Huh. Actually, that's the other thing you get now. If I hold down this, and I keep holding it, I think, I can... You can do... there's another level of... I might need to actually buy it. I may not own it. There we go. Big kills, big kills.
This thing's a root too. What's going on?
Man, that mission's trivialized with having Devil Trigger too. I was able to stay up there for so long with that extra jump.
Got any questions for her? Better make it fast.
All right.
Hey, wait. We could use that. Pick it up. Not that one. The other one.
This one?
Next to it.
Come on, Nico. This one?
Sure.
Anyway, S-ranked that mission, although that mission's not hard. Scrap Demon Metal Jackpot, and then whatever that photo is. Oh, you know what? That's him picking up other stuff for her. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. United Front. Unity. I love the atmosphere in this cutscene.
So
It feels really cozy inside the van.
They end up like you?
Trish, she was captured. I remember that. But I don't know what happened to Dante.
Damn it.
You can't travel through here in a car.
Yeah, we know. We're just waiting on you. There's only one way up that tree. Hang on, I'll get ready.
I'm glad to see you look so well.
You too, I guess.
I Found these. If they're of any use to you, they're yours.
Wow, I can make something truly awesome out of these.
Shocker. Can we trust him?
Your guess is as good as mine. He might be useful, though. Enough talking. Get some rest. You need it.
Yo, lady, wake up! It's time to get to work.
I was just told to get some rest.
Oh, you were just told to get some rest? Well, we need to make a path. So start digging. Come on, get up, get up, get up!
Got something to wear that's good for digging?
That censorship beam, though. Only on the PS4 version does that happen, by the way. The Xbone and PC versions of the game don't have that. So this next mission has the option of you choosing to play between V and Nero. It's one of 2 missions in the game where you can choose which character to play as. However, the way this mission plays out is it's kind of intended to be V's mission, like the way the cutscenes and the story are all still from V's point of view. So the other thing too is you actually take different paths through the level with V and Nero as well. I'm going to do this mission as V. I'm internally debating whether I should go back through it as Nero afterwards. But because this mission feels canonically like it's meant to be V's mission, it's going to be the one we do on the LP. But I have played through both versions of it, and it works. And the benefit of that is that I don't have any money to customize, so we're not going to customize. We're just going to dive straight into the mission. And while I'm doing stuff, I've got to make a small adjustment on my phone. There we go. There we go. Playing with phones, doing missions, being a cool guy, being the cool guys. Besides, this mission's easy to S rank with V. So there he is, there's Dante over there. So this cutscene here is kind of the giveaway that V is intended to be this mission, because if you play this as Nero, the camera pans across and you still see the same cutscene, and you don't get to fight that enemy. So that's kind of neat. And the other thing about V too is when you're in that attack animation for the finishing off an enemy, you're not actually invulnerable. You can be hit, and you can actually even be knocked out of it. The thing I find with V is you tend to have lock-on turned on most of the time when you're playing as him. Partly because it makes seeing enemies that you need to finish off easier, but partly also because it's easier to direct where your attacks are going by doing it. Oh no, there's demons. This place become demonic. Everything here stinks, mate. Being able to do that makes this so much easier. Time to introduce a new thing. Enemy spawners. Yeah. Also, these are those enemies we got the introduction to. Try and destroy this first. Oh, you know what? I should just summon Nightmare. That'll solve all my problems. Enemy spawners don't need to be killed too. They just die because they're not really enemies. Whoa, Nightmare doing his big beams. I didn't know he could do that automatically. Huh. Now I do. So there's some other enemy in this area that keeps the style gauge going. Those things will get even more annoying later on. When we have to fight them on an escalator. Whoa, my iPad died. That's annoying. Why did that happen? There we go, it's back now. And it lost the connection. Lost the connection, went to sleep. It's like, oh no, I lost the connection, I went to sleep. I have to reawaken it. Reawaken my iPads. There we go. Like, hang on. So I discovered the other day that if you get here quick enough, you can actually fight alongside Nero. So that went well. That is normally, I think, a orb. Wait, that's where it came. This area is a little confusing because the way forward's not necessarily obvious. In fact, it took me a moment to remember that you actually have to go under there. Because you just see that and you think, oh yeah, this whole area must be clearly blocked. It's not. So, and what you actually have to do is clear that. And I'll just get this first. Sweet, sweet robes. And while you're fighting down here, you can actually encounter Nero fighting up there. You can actually see him fighting up there. But as I said before, if you get here quick enough, you can actually... I think it's this area that you get here quick enough. You can actually fight alongside Nero in this area here. Going up there and grab these wards. And then we will engage.
gouge 'em. What an eyesore. My blood failed. Like so. So. Yeah.
Wait, did I take damage? I must have done. Those air juggles though. Yeah, that fight's a lot easier once you've unlocked a lot of stuff. So there's actually a fight here as well, and it's a really annoying fight because you have scissor dudes on it. I don't want to deal with the scissor dudes directly while I'm on the escalator. I want to get rid of these purple things, they'll be annoying as well. But what you can do to trivialize this fight is you can just go up here. It doesn't skip the fight at all, but it will trigger these. And all the enemies that normally you have to fight in the escalator, you can fight up here. Because fighting on those escalators is annoying. Extremely annoying.
Right.
Oh,
At your pleasure.
I'm taking too much damage. Trying to build speed up.
Right.
I think the only way I'm going to do it is by taking damage, actually. There we go. Nightmare out of
Struggle all you want.
I don't want to be on Nightmare. You.
Rest in peace.
That's so many kills then.
Right. Pin him to the wall.
Oh, I actually got one of the scissors too, which is really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. That went really well. That was good time. I'll take that star rank any day. There's nothing else here. Subway surfing. So Nero takes a slightly different route through that level. But you both end up here.
Help has arrived. Got any cash?
Do I have any cash? Let's see, what have I got? Ah,
Yo, you just here to window shop?
I don't know actually how much I've got. I have enough. Okay, suppose the only thing that I can get, well, I can get more orbs, but obviously I suppose I should get Royal Fork. Yep, we'll do that. Okay, that's all we needed. And then there's only that get more orbs for him, and I've got everything except his EX taunt, which is 3 million. Now let's head up here. Good miss, good hits, good miss. And we'll go through here.
The Glyphon has grown this large. How much blood has been sacrificed?
Ah! What I was really hoping to avoid then was oh no, we're not gonna make it. Yes, we are. Oh, we just missed it. Oh, so close. Normally that's pretty easy to get too, that one, so I'm a little shocked that I didn't. This is one of the cooler boss arenas in the game, though.
Nice. Getting the band back together, huh?
What evil lurks? I must destroy.
I thought that was the plan all along.
Best not to question how this is working. So the interesting, the neat thing with this fight is Nero will actually kill them. So you don't even actually have to get in and go. Although you will get star rank for doing it, obviously. Look at me build the trigger. My precious baby. And maintain that triple S star rank too, actually. About to lose it. No, not quite. There we go. Man, that fight was a lot harder the first time.
Took us long enough to get here. What? Tired already?
I've just remembered something. This town was attacked once before.
Is that so?
I was here. I can still see it. In fact, I was playing right here. That was the house. This is where we part ways. You go ahead.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
No. I must seek out the Devil's Sword Sparta.
What? Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea. Trust me.
You're not the only one who thinks so. But to win this fight, we're going to need all the help we can get.
Not the only one. What the hell aren't you telling me?
It's a mystery. V's being all mysterious and cool. I'm gonna go. Oh man, I massively S-ranked that. Look at that, 7,000 70,000 points. So many shiny toys. Yeah, I'm massively. Let's rate that as stylish. We're gonna do the next mission as well, Demon King. But that'll be it. I'm gonna have to call it a night after that because it's already a bit late for me. I've got to get up a bit early tomorrow, so. I'll do one more mission. This is kind of the mission I was hoping to get up to tonight anyway, so.
Guess there's no point thinking about it. Perfect timing. Now we're starting to act like a team.
Ew. You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car. Oh my god.
I love that. Like, Nico is barely in control. She is holding it together as best she can. And it's not always coming out well for her. Alright, okay, I thought I had more than that. Customize, because we're playing as Nero here. Don't think I've got much I can buy, but we'll go through and see what we can get. Yeah, I've only got 45,000, so... I get charge shot probably. Yeah, I don't think I've got. I don't even need to go into those ones. I'm a little bit short of getting breaker +5. Oh well. I guess in that case I'll grab charge shot and charge shot 2 because I can afford it, but not charge shot 3, which is actually costs as much as what we had. So that's cool. Let's quit and proceed into the mission. And as I said, this will be the final mission for this evening. And I'll make sure to get these up on YouTube too. I've been uploading all the Final Fantasy stuff and not these. And I do have these there to upload. I just haven't got around to it. I've got to sit down and make a title card for this. So we'll do that at some point. In the meantime, let's fight some demons. Let's narrow it up. Once again, having his devil trigger for this mission actually does trivialize it a little bit. This is kind of a longish mission too, as I recall.
Well, no point in turning back now.
Anyway, I hope you like the city areas, because there's only...
Time for some payback.
1, 2... I think there's only 2 more missions set in the actual city.
Just you wait, you big bastard.
The rest of the game, most of the rest of the game is going to take place in the Clifoth. And honestly, I think it's one of the big weaknesses with this game is that like this environment tends to be too much of it, I'd say. Okay, so just to clarify with Nero's jump, you have jump, double jump, triple jump. What you can also do is jump, double jump, triple jump.
Let's get airborne.
Air torn. So Nero can get a crazy amount of height on his jump now.
Like this!
Now for the actual first combat arena. Okay, so that's a buster move. That's one of the things you can do with Buster Arm. Because Buster Arm's really good. That was nice. That went well. Love our bridges.
Guess that's my ride.
It looks like you should be able to get up there, but no, there's an invisible wall. This is just a platform with walls. Jeez, you can almost make that. I mean, I probably could have if I'd done the air torrent there. Oh no. I tried to get too fancy. The game actively prevents you from getting on there. It actually pushed me back as I got close. It is another thing I think is kind of annoying with this game is just how many invisible walls are right in your path. Like, I think it's mission 3 where you're going through the buildings in the sunken building area. And there are so many parts of that where you just cannot jump off. Like it looks like you should be able to jump off those buildings and go somewhere, and you can't. And it's kind of annoying and dumb. Yeah, I messed it up. To get up on the upswing. No, oh no, I remember how to do this now. As I recall, this is actually optional. Okay, that didn't work at all. There's actually an entire secret mission that you have to negotiate using this technique later in the game. It is infuriatingly difficult, and I'm not going to attempt it.
Get out of my sight!
this go?
Want to see something really gross? Really, really yucky and gross. That. Hey, you know what I forgot to do at the start of this mission? I forgot to get set up Nero's fists. Devil breakers. Now we're all covered in disgusting blood.
Better get a shower.
Still, there's a pasta breaker there. And a punchline, actually, if I want it. Which I do, because punchline's great. So, cool thing you can do with punchline. Oh, this is why they give you this punchline, so you can get across here. Watch me. Okay, so you can get up here and yeah, you can go down there and there's a combat. You can fight, or you can just go this way, and it leads to a blob, I think. Yeah.
All right. Going down
There's a
is the
blob
only
just
way,
here
huh?
if you do this. So that's cool. Formats. You, yeah. The Baphomets are a lot less threatening than they appear. And this is Nero's Deviltry Arm. So yeah, spoiler alert. One thing I find now that I've got more Nero stuff unlocked is that I feel more in control of what he can do. I found on my first playthrough that Nero, of the three characters that you can play as, Nero I found was probably the hardest to play as because he's so complex. Then again, when we get to the third character, which, spoiler alert, is Dante, it's like it was ever going to be anyone else. When we get to the third character, when you get to Dante, boy, what Dante has. Dude has some stuff in this game. Oh yeah, because Nico can't get her van in here, we just have statues of time everywhere. Do I have... I don't have any money for anything anyway.
Well, well. Haven't had enough yet. Right in high.
I messed that up. You can make it across there. It doesn't matter though, we don't need to. Oh. Punchline, by the way, messes these guys up so fierce.
Right there! Off you go!
So as you're fighting on it, this platform collapses.
Go, baby, go!
Oh, damn it. Lost my punchline. And I lost my pass and break because I'm on
Out of the way!
So the last time we fought this guy was at the boss battle of the previous mission. Oh, damn There we go. Not the cleanest, but we got it through it. We beat it. We styled. When I first played this, I was a bit confused as what you do, but you actually do have to jump over that. Like, it doesn't look like the indicator's meant to be the big those big white bones, I guess, there. But it's not necessarily the most obvious thing in the world.
There are no express elevators. Someone's a lousy architect.
I love how the game lets you get almost to the other side of it before being like, no, you gotta fight.
Get out of my sight!
That's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. I want to use Buster, is what I wanted to do. Buster's great. I'm down to one arm. Down to one Devil Breaker.
Yeah.
There is a point in this mission where we can call Nico though, so we can get much more. Hey, I made it. Did the cool thing. I could go over there and get that Gerber actually. Get that. I could,
Let's get airborne.
over over here if I really want. Is that backwards? Don't remember now. Yeah, I think that just gets you a blob there. Either a blob or a porb, I can't remember which. So you might have noticed every time I come into a room with one of these things, I run behind it, because almost always there's something behind them. I love how the game makes it very clear that this is not pleasant.
Good. Finally made it. Now, the phone here? Does it still work?
This is the first mission in the game, the prologue mission.
So, think you can make it all the way here?
Duh. Who do you think you're talking to?
Did I have money? Don't remember. I might have money. If I don't, there's actually a place I can get some just near here. 38. Which might be enough to charge shot 3. No, it's not. Okay, well, we summoned the van. Got to see the cool van cutscene. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Now, I'm going to go up and do something and come back. There's just a quick area we can go to up over here. Actually, yeah, we go up here. Oh, it's not there. Normally there's a weapon sitting up there, a devil breaker. What I can do is go up here and grab a bunch of orbs, and then I've got to go back and we'll. This won't be enough anyway, so. Go back. Oh yeah, he's got that now too. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the Devil Breaker. The Devil Bringer. The one he had in DMC4. I think you can do... oh, did I lose? Oh, is that... Oh, that's right, because I picked up the Gerber. Anyway, what we can do while we're here is we can... Got to do this before. Just equip a recommended set for the moment. Yeah. Actually, no, that's terrible. I want... I at least want I'm gonna replace that Gerber with one of those. And I'm gonna put one of those at the end as well. Yeah, I have no rawhides. Damn. There we go. Customization. There we go. There we go. That'll be good fun. That'll be strong and solid. Get to the final mission. Final part of the mission. So yeah, I was right. If you do that, yeah, you can just use that. You can use the, yeah. I had a feeling that was correct.
good to be king, huh? Not for much longer.
And I'm gonna lock the overture so I can have this overture, which I thought was gonna be a not a rawhide,
Hey, douchebag.
gods, I forgot the name of it. Oh well. Time for round 2.
Where's Dante? No body? No dried up Dante jerky?
Fun
Nothing?
fact, you can win this game in the first mission. Yes, you can.
He talks.
You destroy the crystal in the first mission, it gives you a
Like you much.
alternative ending.
I am without a name. I am power. Absolute.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
You will suffer and die.
I'll show you, deadweight.
You would so readily throw away your life.
There's a really easy way to trigger it if you've got some abilities unlocked to trigger that. Whoa, I messed that up. What am I doing with myself? There's actually a very easy way to trigger it, which is to play it on human difficulty. If you have a lot of abilities unlocked, you'll do the damage very easily. So what's really neat about this guy is he has attacks from many of the bosses in the game. Whoa, got knocked back. That's nice.
You ready to get slapped?
Hey, I actually avoided it that time. How cool am I? Actually saw that coming in. I didn't avoid that. Oh, all that. Oh, not that. Getting stuck in that ragtime is really annoying. There we go. Oh, you did it on Devil Hunter? Yeah.
It's about time I landed something.
Weak mortal. Demon power does not course through your veins. Yet you try. How dare you strike me?
I think we made him angry.
You will regret being born useless and human.
That is such a good line.
Show you
One of my favorite lines in the game.
worst nightmares. I will give you despair and death. Scatter like dust. Witness true power. You will
I'm gonna try and try and not take too much damage here. That is not gonna happen, though. I use DT as much as I can to make this easier. Obviously, if you don't have DT, this fight is a lot more difficult, and I died. But you're actually supposed to die there, so it's fine. It's just like the first fight where you're actually supposed to lose.
Nearly human. Petulant mortal flesh. Cursed the moment you were brought into this world. Who dares interfere? What creature stands against a king?
Is that a demon?
Oh no, who is it? Some mysterious new demon. Oh man. And my trash tier star rank. Oh well. And that's about where we're going to leave it for now. Although I will let this cutscene play out. We'll get to the next mission menu, so I'll let this cutscene play out. Yeah, we're going to not go into the next mission. So that will be for next time I stream this game, which will probably be next Thursday. We'll do it Thursday to Thursday. That's pretty cool. Good fun.
You could have at least knocked, Morrison.
Yeah, I could have. I got some good news and some bad news.
Same magazine.
Pick your poison. Which you want to hear first?
Just speak.
Bad news it is. Lady Patty's feathers are all ruffled. See, she wants to invite you to her birthday party, but your phone is disconnected.
You're a smart one, Morrison. You noticed the electric and water out too?
I expected nothing less.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I got a gig. Cash up front.
Cash up front. This I like. The water needs turning on and those toilets need flushing.
Water, gas, and power. Coming out of your cut. You're a real agency now.
You know, I only just noticed now that massive sound system in the corner.
Devil may cry.
Dante, do you have any idea how many times I've tried to call? Like a zillion. Oh my god, tonight's my birthday party. Yeah, I'm turning 18. Not a little kid.
Okay, Morrison, I'll take you up on that gig, but only if you can get me out of that hellish birthday party.
Consider your RSVP declined. Meet your new client. Listen, I'm gonna find Lady and Trish. Bring him in on this.
What? Come on, you don't think I can handle this gig on my own?
It's a big job. Big job, Dante. You're gonna need the help.
So, what's your name?
I have no name. I am but 2 days old. Just kidding. You can call me V.
Okay, V.
Why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
Now that's a familiar tune. Do you have any idea how many times I've heard that exact same line?
This is special.
Special. Okay. So what's so special about this one?
This demon is your reason. Your reason for fighting.
This demon got a name?
Oh, that's such a tease. It's such a bad tease. And it's weird that he doesn't say yours in there, right, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to call it a night because I gotta get to bed. I gotta be up at like 8 in the morning. It's now 20 past 1 in the morning where I am, so this is gonna have to wait until next week. I'm gonna try and get these up over the weekend. I've got a bunch of YouTube videos I need to upload, so it'll be all on the YouTube channel. Hopefully by this time next week, I'll try and make them like Saturday and Sunday, and Final Fantasy will be in and around all that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, none of that matters because you already know that it went up on YouTube. So, yeah, here we go. Time travel. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow, no. I'll be back Sunday. I promise I'm going to do a Sunday stream this time. So back Sunday around 10:30 with more Final Fantasy 9. And until then, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. As soon as I remember what buttons to press. There we go.